And I literally, I see bare stories, that's it. Like, I didn't even know she had a kid until somebody just messaged me.
Yeah, but he sent it.
OG is still not knowing. OG is still not knowing. There are different theories. There are different things on it. But yeah, there is still not knowing who the OG is. It will come out one day. I have my thoughts on it. But, you know. I'm pretty certain it's not him. Yeah, it disappeared, yeah. I'm pretty certain that's not.
That text, he's inboxed it and told it that we're all talking about their children. That was the message that Sandy's just put up, babe.
Yeah, let me get the next
What
message.
did it say? I didn't see it, sorry.
There's the next one. Can one of the mods put me in the big box, please?
Oh, but put it in the box. Sorry, say it, love.
So I reply, thank you, I appreciate you letting me know. Puzzduck's meant to be my weight as well. Jesus, that's a bit weird, isn't it? I just do my own thing on this app, but for some reason, but I can't read what I'm saying there. It just,
Twist, it was you, was it?
I say for some reason, people don't seem to like me, but talking on my kids is
It was me
wild.
when I had hair.
I don't know why people think that talk. So let me know. I hope you're okay.
Right, okay. And
then the next
I
one.
can swear down that I had never spoken on your kids, yeah? The only person's kids I've spoken on this app is Chaotic Queens, and I'm going to keep saying it. I spoke on her kids because she spoke on mine, okay? And if you're going to go low, I'm going to go lower. Like, I've never spoken on anybody else's kids on this app, ever. I didn't even know you had kids, man.
There's the next reply.
So then he puts, not a bother hen, rather let you know when it comes to that. I can't see what it says. Whatever.
Pray.
What he's saying about women on here, especially after he's gone after my woman. I thought that's something why let people in her boxes to speak about you the way that they are. They have no right, especially bringing your kids into it. Kids ain't content. I can't see because of the comments.
Yeah, I don't know if Kaz can turn them off. I ain't got a clue.
I haven't got a clue how to do that, love.
Yeah, I've done it. Oh no, I've done it my side. If you just press the screen bar and press clear display, it'll clear it for you.
All right. So it says, kids ain't content or part of anything on here. The innocent need leaving out of any sort of beef. You're welcome. I'd rather try to protect women from, and then you go to the next one.
Hang on, let me get the next one.
But if she didn't know she had kids, she wouldn't. I think she was saying she didn't know that Bear had kids. So, yeah.
So where's the proof of this?
Yeah. But this is what I've just been saying, right, love?
I don't think you've sent me the next one.
Guys, do you not remember only a few, 5 days ago, she reckoned that I admitted that I was behind an account. Everyone asked her for the proof and she didn't pull up nothing. Neither of them did. Because I did not admit.
Yeah, listen. I fully believe that.
Admit to being behind any account. Like, these don't just go around chatting utter amounts of shite.
So this is the rest of it. He says, "You're welcome. I'd rather try to protect women from him. I'm good, just trying to protect my woman and keep her from crashing. She's the one who outed him and Blaster's live." And I really appreciate it. Yeah, that dude pulled the wool over a number of women's eyes, but it doesn't mean that we're bad, just naive. But we're not bad people. You'll have to go to the next one.
Yeah. No. Sorry, they're not in order the way you've sent me them, so I'm just trying to get them up. It's all right, don't worry.
Yeah.
Can I ask them, did they get sent to you, sweetheart?
About 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So then I obviously put the bit that I said, and I went,
I agree.
He's got nothing to do with my kids, never has. there seems to be this rumor going around that I sent a picture of my kids to him. I mean, that's just crazy. That's just crazy. I've had a long phone call with the blaster who set the record straight about that. That chat shit about anybody that involves my kids.
That is a very, listen, it's fucking people. I don't get the bullshit of trying to shit. I don't understand it.
So basically, I was just clarifying that there was a misunderstanding that I had sent a picture of my kids to Evil Avocado. I never did.
Puddle Duck wants to know, and can I ask why you didn't come to me, Bear, if I was supposed to be a friend?
So this is Kaz, So Sandy, Bear, and Certified.
Soft soul.
Thank you, Delightful Fantasy.
That's what she's just asking the thing.
Hang on, let me...
Sandy.
Yeah, you can't really see because the thing, but I can sort of see it, so I'm just reading out what she's just asked.
Do you know why I didn't come to your Puddle Duck? Because I saw what was going on. I saw the beef between Certified and...
Hello, Daniel, babes.
And, what's she called? Chaotic Queen. And I didn't in my heart of hearts.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Believe that you guys would have talked to my kids. So I didn't at that point want to come in and stir a hornet's nest when Certified was already triggered, especially given what then had been outed about her situation with her child that has passed.
Thank you,
I
Joker.
didn't feel it was necessary at that point because I didn't believe that you had done it for me to come in and stir it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but can I ask a question then? Right.
Yeah.
If we've all talked, apparently talked on your children. For one, I'm going to get it out there, and this is my life. I didn't even know you had children there, to be honest with you, sweetheart.
Of course, yeah.
So, I haven't, and that's me being open and honest. I don't think Sarah's...
I didn't know you had kids either, I literally just see your stories, babe. That's it. I don't...
This first time I've seen you, I think, is today. Hello, anyway.
Yeah. So this is why I set up the lad, because this is what she's doing. You know, she's not... She's grabbing everybody else.
The only person I said sent pictures of their kids to Evil Avocado was Chaotic Queen. I said she sent pictures of her kid.
That was true. Chaotic Queen admitted to doing that. She admitted to doing that in Blast.
To Evil Avocado, and that was in a back and forth between me and her. She told me that I sold my kids on a street corner. I told her, you sent pictures to a peddler, blah blah blah. It was just a back and forth. At the end of the day, she went low, I went low. Do you know what I mean? Like. But I've never ever spoken on anybody else's kids on this app, and I don't make a habit of speaking on kids on this app. But I got to the point, where my mum got dragged the week before that by Claire. Then
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Week later, I've got this dickhead dragging my other child, and I'm just thinking, like, no, I'm not putting up.
Willow Tree, thank you so much, Willow Tree. Thank you, Willow Tree. Appreciate that. Thank you.
With this anymore. Like, yes, I did. I'll stand on it as well. Like, I have stood on it. I've said, listen, this is what I said about her kids. Like, yes, I did say it. I said it, and I'll say it louder. Because if you're going to speak on my kids, I'm going to say it. I don't care.
To 2.0. To 2.0, it was. Can I just say something? As a parent, and as all parents, or even aunties, uncles, guardians, anything, I strongly recommend that you never post any pictures of your children on any social media. Now, you may even if you think your stuff is locked down, right? You just don't know, right? I saw a thing once where this gentleman went on this, and this will tell you how quick this happens. This guy went on and within 2.5 minutes had the child's school, had the child's name, had the parents' workplace, had their address, had the whole out. From about 30 photos they went through. So please, you do not know, right, these people. Please do not be, I strongly recommend that posting your children on social media, right, especially, and you know, when you get into an argument on something, people will do it, okay? People will go at you for the lowest, regardless. You may not be one of those people that is able to go that low or to retaliate that way, okay? You may not be able to take that, okay? But other people will do it and will not give a shit. And they will use your kids as a weapon. They will use anything they can as a weapon. Because that is the type of people that they are. And you know, when you're yeah, please, just bear that in mind. Please.
As I said, speak on my
100%.
kids in their entirety, and I will speak on somebody else's kids. That's it.
And this is the
I don't know
certified.
you well enough there to even have that kind of opinion of you. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, I think I
this
met
is
you
what
in
I'm
Jodie.
saying. The night that I got sent those messages, I then went onto the FYP and looked up Puddle Duck, and I watched from the outside for a little bit. Because I was like, oh, what the hell are they talking to my kids? And all I saw was you, certified, upset, angry, and as I would be about the fact that your kids and situation have been.
Listen, I've learned myself on this app. There is very little that will piss me off. There's very little that will get me to that point. Now, if I go quiet and I ain't talking about it, worry about it. Because I'm not the type of person who will have a back and forth for an argument with you on an app. Because the moment you start going off subject, you bringing in any form of like transfer race or anything like that, right? Okay, and you want to start doing it, do you know what I mean? Do you know, it's not going to happen. I'm not that type of person. Trust me. I'd rather have a conversation, and when the paths cross, then we'll have a conversation. That's the way it goes. Oh, Jax, I know. Listen, 100%. I know what I know. I know what's happened. I've watched the other clips previously. Regards, I know the back and forth that Certified and Chaotic have had. I've seen it.
Mentioned, so I decided at that point I'm not going to go in yet. I'm going to just
Listen, I went at fucking Claire Duffy for having a go at Puddle Duck.
sit and whatever. And over the course of then the next couple of weeks, I've seen how this is kind of like descended and fucking evolved.
Come in, please.
Oh, that's just one of my trolls. Sorry, they follow me in all the time.
Yeah.
I've kind of watched how this has descended, and
Thank you, Ashley.
I can see how upset and passionate that you are about the situation, about your children being spoken on. So therefore, I made a decision that, given that Puddle Duck's my mate, and given how upset you have been, that I don't therefore believe it's true. So therefore, I've not gone to you guys to say, hang on a minute, you've been talking on my effing kid. Do you know what I mean?
I think the thing is,
Make a habit of speaking on people's children at the end of the day, like especially not someone I didn't even know you had kids. Do you know what I mean? Like I've never even seen you post kids on here. Your stories are always just you singing and whatever, lip syncing, whatever you call it. Like I've never even seen you post your children on this app, like to even know that you have children. Like
No, Blessing is not a troll. Blessing is not a troll. She is one of the most loveliest ladies I have met. Honestly, Blessing is not a troll. Blessing, let me tell you, right? That lady, I have such a laugh with her. I call her my popcorn chicken sister from another mister. Honestly.
What I will say is, whilst I've been doing this live, Side-Eye has been messaging me. He says he's currently on holiday. I've got nothing to hide. He says he's currently on holiday, but he isn't a shit stirrer. He doesn't lie, and he will provide the proof.
He's obviously quite happily watching then.
Is he on holiday with
just
his
like
missus?
just like they provided the proof that I was behind. What account was it, Kaz? They accused me of being behind.
What one was it?
What one was it? Was it that viral mess or whatever?
Do you know what I do love is when people turn around and say shit. I'm still waiting on proof that I'm Lady Whistledown. I'm still waiting on proof that I was in somebody's Discord pretending to be a woman. Do you know what I mean? Fuck now.
Yeah, that's it. The viral mess.
Yeah, viral mess. So they accused me of being behind viral mess, right? When I was in Mims's one night, yeah. Bearing in mind, I was the first person.
Honestly, Stifler's mum, it makes me laugh. It makes me laugh because if I don't like you, I ain't even. These are the things. If I don't agree, not I don't like you because they're strong words, right? If I disagree with some things and shit like that, right? I will move. I just move myself away from a situation, right? Okay. I will do what I need to do. I've got no questions about it. Do you know what I mean? I've got no issue with that at all. Right? But for me personally, there are a few people on this app that one day there will be a point where I'll bump into people and I'll do it. Honestly, it makes me laugh. Absolutely makes me laugh. Guys, make sure you say thank you, Edith. She put a TV up. Sorry, Edith, I didn't say that. It just makes me laugh. It really does. I don't need to go and sit in people's Discords. If I think you're being a dick, I think you're being a dick. I tell you. There is no issue. If I think you're being a dick, you're being a dick. Simple as.
In Mims's, they were literally following me around the app there, yeah? They're following me everywhere. Like, they just want to start a hate campaign because at the end of the day, she thought that when I spoke on her...
Fiona, you were quick on that.
Kids, that she was going to be on top, but the thing is she went lower than low by bringing stuff to the app that she should never have done, yeah? And then basically obviously people sided with me because clearly I would sooner somebody tell me my kid takes drugs and all that than the shit she come out with. Do you know what I mean?
The thing is as well though, if he's messaging Bear now, like obviously the outside watching,
I don't believe so.
If she's got anything to say, she can come in.
Why
this is it though. She never provided proof. She never provided proof about this viral mess account. You know, they went on, oh, she's behind it. She admitted it, even though Mims could pull up her whole life to prove that I didn't admit nothing. Yeah, I didn't say nothing. Like, and
I don't know who this viral mess account is either. Just stating, and no, it's not me. I've got. What have I got? I've got this account. I have the shop one, which isn't a shop either. And then I have another one. I have 3.
now all of a sudden we've got this as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, these people are just trying to start a hate campaign, yeah, because basically she didn't win.
But
that's what this is about.
Here's the thing, Certified. I did get told this, and I haven't ran with it. I've let you guys know now.
You know, you got 9, mate. I didn't my brain, you know what I mean? Fraser Whistledown of TikTok. I know, innit? You know what I mean? Now. She's so articulated. Jeez.
Oh, but I haven't ran with it because I didn't believe it.
Yeah, but this is
I haven't seen it anyway.
At the end of the day.
Now, Kylie, you haven't got time to do that, love.
Do you know what? I respect you for that, yeah? But you know what annoys me is that there's tarring our name. Do you know what I mean? Putting these things out there on our name is actually tarring our name. And like, no offense, yeah, but I'm actually a businesswoman. You see, some of my people are on this app and they see these things that are being said. Do you know what I mean? It isn't good. It's not good for my business, yeah? It's not good for my business. Yeah, and it's not fair.
It isn't good on anyone's name, sis.
No, it's not fair, no.
You know what I mean? I'll sit where I want, when I want, and I'll speak to people.
Exactly.
Big box, please. I don't know how you do it.
Fucking craziness, man. Honestly, this app just blows my mind. Oh, no. I'm on there. Sav is chatting to Corey about last night's drama. Here we go, guys.
Me and Faye have been battling, like arguing for the past week because I went to Turkey and funny enough, TikTok paid for me to stay for 12 extra days. Thank you, TikTok.
Absolutely.
But I
paid to stay for an extra 12 days and I'll tell you, one day I'm getting a fucking uni. And it was different niches. Yeah, you have got different niches. Very talented. Listen, your brain capacity compared to mine is unreal. Tried one thing, didn't work. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing it no more. Do you remember the fucking perfumes and fucking car thingies? I gave up. I was like, yeah, not doing it. Didn't work.
kissed a few men and was intimate in Turkey while I was away. And when I come home, even in Turkey it was going on, she was accusing me of basically misleading men because I apparently didn't tell them. But can I be honest with you, Corey? You can't win. And I know this sounds silly, but you come on live and people say you're manly and that you'll never, everyone's always going to know. And then when you kiss someone just within a moment and you don't even get a word in, they then accuse you of misleading. Do you know what I mean? So it's almost like...
Do you think that is misleading? If you are a transgender person and they kiss you, I think a kiss is... I don't know if that's misleading or not. Because if they've come up and they've literally kissed you, they've made that choice. I think it comes down to intimacy. Do you know what I mean? Is it because then there's a different level, isn't there? Or should you pull away? Or should you pull away? Should you have the capacity enough to pull away and say, look, just so you...
Double-ended sword, isn't it, really? Yeah.
With the situation yesterday, we'd been arguing. Do you know what she's called me? She made up a rumour that I'd got with a 15-year-old, which I thought was crazy. She has said multiple things about obviously me and the intimacy side, but she was having basically this man be transphobic to her at my local. So everyone in my life was like, go there, go there, go there. And I was drunk. I was 2 bottles in.
We couldn't tell, honestly. No, we couldn't tell.
And I decided, well, they paid for my Uber because I'm skint. And I went there. And then, obviously, when I first saw her, I didn't actually know this, but when I turned up there, the 2 workers, the men, said that the man had left. It turns out the man that was being transphobic to her was the one that was hitting on her. I don't really know. It was all confusing.
Thank you.
So I felt...
Listen, I think Miss Faye, I'm going to be honest with you. I think Miss Faye, right, is doing this for a fucking just because she can. When she is pissed, she has one of the most vilest mouths on this app. The shit that she says and what she comes out with, right, is she can be vile. Yeah, you've met loads of people we wouldn't does them, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Right, she has a very vile mouth. Now, my only thing is, right, is with Savannah, is that if you have done stuff that is an intimacy level and you've not informed them, that is wrong. That is wrong. But Faye, I watched some of the clips. I watched it last night. She just seemed like she was more pissed off that Savannah was fucking being chatted up.
She smashed a bottle in the road, was being a bit chaotic, which none of yous actually see. You only see it from her live. People say that I wanted clout, but my phone died. I knew my phone was dead, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And there was also a reason as well that Miss Faye went live. It was the only reason was trying to paint a picture. That's what she was trying to do.
And the only thing I would say is I was a mess. I feel like a lot of people have actually criticised me for being a bit messy, and not in a rude way. People said I left my friend. No, she decided to come out by herself. I wanted to help her within a moment where I thought she was obviously going to be discriminated. Didn't happen. I then said I was going. I can understand that she didn't want me to go because I'm a young trans woman by myself and I could be putting myself at risk. But
I agree with that. I agree with that, but I don't agree that Faye would be in that right proper mind as well either.
I wasn't prepared to go to her home because it was in the opposite direction to my own house. So as I started walking towards a bus stop, I met a man, I started kissing him. She had a massive problem with it, obviously, because she wanted me to go home with her. And in some ways, I do love her, but I do feel like I was quite vulnerable in that situation.
Sorry, Savannah, 2 seconds. Yeah. Guys, Just Faye is not Faye that you think it is.
No, Just Faye is totally different. Miss Faye, good evening, Gucci. How you doing? It's fucking crazy. Guys, how you doing, Buffy, my darling? Guys, could I ask you a favour quickly? Could I have a couple of you to unfollow and then refollow if possible? If possible. I need about 6 people.
Okay, so can you all stop in the comments? Carry on, Savannah.
I know I have a part to play in it, but I honestly do feel like I was quite vulnerable last night, and I didn't even actually know half.
I'll be honest with you. I think Miss Faye played on your vulnerability. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I really, really, really appreciate it. I think Miss Faye played on her vulnerability, and I would tell that to her directly. I would say to her, what you done last night is you played on that woman's vulnerability. And I'm going to be honest with you, I also play... Would this be an issue? What is this going to be? Would this be an issue for you, Miss Faye, if this lady was not a trans woman? Would you be so affected if it wasn't a trans woman? Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Joe Flows. Okay, because what you actually done is you brought unwanted attention from your actions, Faye. And I'm not saying Savannah is innocent, because I believe that she's been messy herself. Okay, but I believe that they actually brought attention to themselves that wasn't needed. In all fairness,
the time that most of the recordings that I didn't realise the live was on me most of the time until today. Does that make sense?
Hold on, Savannah. I've got a massive issue here. What? Just Faye is Miss Faye? No, it's not. No, it's not. See, I fucking told you so. It's not.
Thank
just
you,
Faye.
Jerry.
I just scrolled on it. It's not. It's not. It's not Miss Faye. No, I know. I know people that sit in my chat. No, I'm not. Thank you very much. Savannah, continue, my love.
I don't know. People were just judging me, and I come back home yesterday. I was intimate with the man. I'm not gonna lie.
Not in the graveyard.
It wasn't. This is another thing. It was in a walkway that would be leading up to the graveyard. It wasn't the actual graveyard.
Choose your places wisely. Now.
I was just about to say, come on, I think that's an issue as well. Is have a little bit more respect for yourself.
But it wasn't. It was
Look,
like
we've all been drunk. We've all been messy, right? We did see pretty much most of it.
But don't you think the app is quite cruel? Like the amount of shit that people can throw your way. Like I got completely judged for last night. Like really bad.
I think it's a double.
I'm really hoping that she would have. Thank you, Crafted Creations. Really appreciate that. I'm really hoping that she did. This is hard enough in this world by being biologically male or female, and then whatever sexuality. But with a trans person, and not even just trans women and trans men as well, there are so many different things in how they're attacked.
And it's sword. Obviously, I particularly don't like Faye, so I put the onus out on Faye.
I know, Buffy. I know. It's fucking crazy.
But to be fair, the audience are pretty enough split. I do think it was very, very unsafe what you were doing.
Yeah,
going with a stranger, because you know what the world's like, baby, not dull. And
I was just about to say, you're going with a stranger. What happens if that person is extremely homophobic? Thanks, Anne. Appreciate it, mate. What happens if that person, right, is transphobic? What happens at that point when they go down and they're not expecting it? What happens then? What the happens then?
Like, you're 22.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And in all fairness, I do think to some degree there, I reckon Faye turned on the drama, not going to lie.
Yeah, she did. I agree with Corey on
I do
that.
believe that Faye did have your best intentions there. I do generally think that she was actually concerned about you going on with a stranger.
I just think there's
if that was me, I would have done a lot worse.
She's been quite aggressive. Like, the man did kiss me, but the man didn't know a word of English. And
thank you, Divine Fingers.
She's going towards him to hit him. And I'm getting in the way because I'm thinking, no. You know, the police aren't called for nothing. Do you understand what I mean? So as much as people say, oh, we saw everything, you clearly didn't. Me and Faye have been battling, like arguing for the...
It's fucking craziness. It is. As a young woman, young trans woman, young man, young trans man, right? It's just fucking... It is crazy. It is really, really crazy because you've got to look after. You've got to think, and if you're not street smart in that sense, then what the fuck are you doing? Do you know what I mean? It's fucking crazy. It really is. I think she dealt with it in a drunk way. I think that's half the problem. She dealt with it in a drunk way, and you know when you're dealing with shit in a drunk way, it's not a good thing.
I can't do them, Frankie.
Thank you, Chelsea, my darling. Oh, what we got here?
Walking like a man, hitting like a...
Okay, that's just a little clip that she's made. I'm so lost, not a clue what happened now. They were pissed. Basically, Miss Faye and Savannah have had this thing for a couple of times. It's just fucking crazy about shit that, you know, with regards to transgender and what Miss Faye thinks she's doing wrong. And to some extent, she's right. But, you know, it's crazy. What else have we got? Let me have a look and see if we got anything on FYP Rewind. It's been quite a quiet one though, to be honest with you. It's been quite quiet. Oh, it's good, isn't it? It's good. Oh, hello. What? Hang on. What's occurring here? Just a casual... Oh, we'll move this. Oh, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this either. No, okay, you can see some of it. You can see some of it. Right. Here we go.
Adam, 4 years old today, my guy. Yo, do you want me to tell you? No, but it's not about apologies. How many apologies do I have to take? No! How many apologies do I have to take? One, Mike, one.
I have no idea. Something Ronnie something.
From what?
Not seen them in a long time. Her mum is a lovely lady. This is so sad. I don't know who she is.
From what? What's her name? What's her name? That dog.
Evening, Tara.
Susie Gira. Her fucking fella. I had to take one apology from that. 2 apologies from Adam. 3 apologies now. Simon, get out of my face. You want nothing to do with me. Get out of my face. My mum's locked you off. Now I've locked you off. Bye.
Come on. Speaking my boy.
He's not my boy.
But he's still my fucking...
He's not my fucking boy. People are going to hear the truth come out of my mouth tonight. Do you know what? You robbed my mum. You robbed my mum. You threw her in front of a bus.
Oh, Charlie.
Every single one of you are getting it today. I'm telling you now. Yo, it's my little girl's 4-year-old birthday today, you dickhead. And you took the piss out of my mum. Yes, you did. You robbed my mom. You took every gold off. You took all the gold off her eye.
Charlie! Alright, watch this, watch this. Charlie, I'm going to restart. I'm restarting.
Who the fuck? No. What the fuck?
Mom,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Come on now, calm it down a bit.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Big up for what you just done. Massive
Yes,
respect.
I do. Mom, do you want to know something? I've got...
People shove granny buses off their daddy's mammies, but not their mammy's mammies. Yep. Well done. Well, thanks. Thanks for just highlighting that. I don't know who the fuck they are.
Got your back royally, 110%. Yeah? Do you know if anybody does my mum a wrong, you say anything wrong to my mum, I'm gonna fuck you up.
You're a little bit hot.
No.
It's the drink makes
Do you
you
know
a bit
what? Do you
heightened.
want to know something, sir? I'm going to be honest with you. You want to stop pulling people randomly in the street and asking if they smoke. Because you know the next one? You just asked me if I smoked.
Yes, I was going to ask you for a fact.
Bullshit.
Why about that?
Bullshit. Bullshit. Yeah, come again. I'm a recovering addict that's getting clean with 560 people watching you live on TikTok. What?
Sorry, you're going out.
Bop.
Sure, she's just a ray of sunshine.
I'm going to put them all out there. I've had enough. I've had enough, Mom. I've had enough of people trying to push their shit onto me. Yeah? I'm not one of them. What are you laughing at? I've got 600 people on TikTok watching you.
Yes. Now, next you're going to say you're in the A1 league and take a shit on the side of an A road. And then go into Asda.
Shut your mouth. Your face now with you shotters.
Keep bouncing,
Shotters.
Keep bouncing,
Shotters. Come on, what?
That's not what this fucking ball.
She's actually starting on kids. Sorry.
The following moments may contain explicit language.
What? Big man.
Please.
Get the fuck out of my face, innit? Trying to push the shit onto me.
Come on.
Charlie, you're going to end up with a...
Rebecca Patrick,
you know what,
I don't
take
care.
your dirty
I've got
ass
another
out
account,
of here.
don't watch that. I've had enough.
Good evening, my dolly.
Oh, it's the little boxes. Look at...
Is it?
You squished up in a little box.
Am I?
I'm not underneath you as I normally am.
No, you are on my screen.
Oh, not on mine. Anyway, I was just going to say, do you know, I'm getting to the point where TikTok is making me laugh.
I know.
And not in a good way.
No, I know. It's that oh, really fucking hell laugh.
I just get to the point now where it's like, even with the FYPs, it's a bit like same old. And it's, I don't know, it's just...
Yeah, there is. I do agree with that. I do agree with that.
And it's that thing of everyone shouts at, like with Luke today, someone had a go at Luke for having a go at women. And it's like, really? Are you really that bothered? Are you telling me that when you put down the phone and you turn off TikTok, you think about Luke calling out women or calling at women or saying stuff about women? Are people really bothered what Dan said? Do they put down the phone after they turn off this app and go, I'm really hurt and confused with what Dan said? Because of the people that were confused or angry about what Toxic Dan said, I talked to him.
Yeah, I know. That's the whole thing.
So are they really upset?
No, I agree with you. I listen. I totally get it. I'm one of these people. When you've done, I'm like, yeah, you're done. You're done, mate. I've got no interest. There's been twice where I've been sent an invite to battle with two people. One I've got no issue with. The other one I think's an absolute dick, right? And I won't entertain that.
Yeah.
I won't entertain that at all. Do you know what I mean?
I'm just gonna give you an example. I've watched Angie quite a long time.
Yeah.
Right, and I've watched Red also, and I remember the argument that Red and Angie had.
Yeah.
Right, and I remember it was when Angie had Toxic Dan in her life.
Yeah.
And they were both trying to make Miss Red cry.
Yeah.
And I thought it was ridiculous. And I went over to Angie's live and I said to her, you know, Angie was going on about morals, this, that and the other.
Yeah.
And I turned around and said, how can you say you've got morals when you wanted to make Miss Red cry on live? And not drunk either.
Yeah, yeah.
Turned around and then said, oh, shut up, Dolly. You're always everywhere, which I am. I'm true, very true.
Yeah, yeah. But, listen, there's no reason why you can't be everywhere. It's up to you.
Yeah. Then turned around and said, it was a joke. It was all a joke. And I hope that you get essayed so you know what trauma is.
It's crazy, isn't it?
And then her and Angie are now talking and laughing and joking. And I'm thinking, hold on a minute. After what was said to me.
Yeah, see, and
then I go, so I'm meant to then now go into Angie's live and watch Miss Red box Angie and talk to Angie. And do you get what I mean? So I'm like, people, it's...
Yeah, listen, I agree with you. I totally agree with you. That you will see when I say no, I ain't getting my boss. You ain't getting my box. You know what I mean? For me,
I just think that it's like there's a lot of people on this app. And especially the big creators that go, I'm so affected by this. This has really upset me. And then weeks later, they're talking to the person that upset them, blah, 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 blah.
And that's why, and that truly, I'll be honest with you, that is truly why, when someone says, where's the outrage, okay, that's why you're not going to get that level of outrage, because as soon as you call it out and everyone else is talking, then you're the person that's left out on the doorstep, so to speak. So, you know what I mean? So when someone is outraged
but with everybody, it's like, you did call it out. So what? So what? What's the big deal of say, even like you calling out Toxic Dan? So what?
Yeah.
Every time that Toxic Dan's gonna kick off or do something, everybody has to know about it. It's so what?
Do you know how hard? On a peak day, I could be tagged in anywhere between 75 to 200 clips. 75 to 200 clips. So you've got to go through them. So if you're bookmarking them, right, you got to go through them. Or if you do what I do, I will literally I'll go through the people that tagged me, because majority of the clips that are shown, I'm either tagged by the FYP pages or you guys that are in here. Okay.
Yeah.
So for me, it's about what you guys want. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's very difficult then to hear. There will be stuff that I miss. Do you know what I mean? So I can't do everything, but I most certainly, if someone's, and I've said it before.
Hold on, Fraser. So this Diane said, but the toxin one has mocked children into any. It's disgusting. Yeah, it is disgusting. But right, go and do something about it then. It's an app. This is how I'm feeling, because it's getting to the point where it's just like the same old, same old.
Yeah, listen, Diane, agree with you. Agree with you. It's shocking. It's vile. It's absolutely vile. But when people were being blamed for that person's behaviour, but there's no real change of, there's no real, you're not getting it as much as you was, but you're still getting that level. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was all blamed down to Luke and Red. Luke and Red told him to do it. What about the kickoff he had in Asda the other day?
Yeah.
The kids that would have been in there.
So,
and I'm not saying it's right, but and even in the comments, people go, "Oh, it's disgusting." Then it's an app. Turn it off then, because he's not going to change. He's not going to do anything different. You screaming in the comments on how disgusting he is, and no one's calling it out. Well, he's never going to change, obviously, because he would have done from the last time. How many apologies is he going to make? So don't watch him or turn the app off.
yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. This, I say all the time, right, that you guys in the chat, if you don't get in the box, your opinion in the chat is as valid as the in the box for myself. It's then very difficult for someone in the chat or someone that jumps up in the box, because there's not much that you can do to take a stand. In all fairness, there isn't. I can choose not to play clips. If I choose not to, there are clips that I will not play, because I think sometimes highlighting people for behaviour only brings them more traction. And I'm not one for that. You know, you make yourself look like a dick. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You make yourself look like a dick. Carry on. I'm not gonna. Crack on. However, when it comes to a point that I think that you know what, I'm gonna do it, because that's my belief, and I'm gonna speak on it or say I know about. Then I will do it. But it's very difficult on this app at the moment, especially this side. When you are on this side of drama, you're never going to get out of it. You ain't never ever going to get out of it. If you think you're going to get out of it, you're mistaken, because the moment you say something that is deemed wrong and you're doing something else, you'll be brought back into it. 100%. So for me, it's all about how you then portray you as a person, because your footprint's always going to be there. Listen, people's trauma will be brought up to try and win an argument. Scenarios and situations that's happened on this app will be brought up to win an argument without even, you know what I mean? And that is wrong as well.
It just makes me laugh, because it's getting to the point now where, like the clip that you were just playing, I laughed all the way through that.
Yeah. I know.
I'm looking at the comments and people are going, oh wow. And it's like, I don't take this shit.
But you've got to look at
serious anymore.
But Dolly, you got to look at it this way. I'm gonna speak on that Malika lady, right? She was gifted heavily, and she done one of the most disgusting-ish things I've seen on here. So the people that are the rudest or the vilest, people love it. They're like, yeah, let's gift them. What the you doing, man? What are you doing? Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
no. I mean, these people that are doing like that Malika situation, what are they doing, man? What are you doing? Why are we rewarding that behaviour?
And I think this is why the top FYPers, I'm just going to say, get so much traction, because it's the outrage, and I'm putting my fingers up as quotation, that they're showing on other people.
Yes. I mean, listen, don't be mistaken, there's a lot of fucking hate gifting. There's a lot of hate gifting. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I know, Colette, but unfortunately, a lot of people do, and there is a lot of hate gifting.
Just go in Toxic Dan's live. Everybody knows.
Havana, you're fine, my darling.
On Drama Talk, and yet look at his views. Look at the money that he gets in.
Yep.
And everyone knows what he's done. Everyone knows what he's like.
Yeah, it makes no difference.
What's the point of being so outraged by his next? Because it's just a pattern of behaviour, isn't it?
Yep.
That he's going to repeat. We're going to have another outblow soon, and then there'll be a long message saying, I'm so sorry, it was the drink.
Yeah.
Same with Angie.
Yeah. Listen, I fucking it. You're telling me. I mean, like I said, I work my nuts off. I know where I want to go. I know what I want to do. Right? and I will achieve what I want to achieve. But I think people as well will never let anything go, because people, where they've invested previously into people and then they feel that they've been done over, that's the movement of an app.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. I've just stabbed myself.
What?
I've done myself in with my fucking. You know when you catch yourself with a stray nail.
Oh.
That freaking hurt.
And I think I agree with Mr. Bacon there. Is it Bacon? Sorry.
Real well don't pay. Do you know what the thing is, right, Chris? I'm going to be honest with you, right? If I started bringing stuff up, like started doing the news, for example, bringing up shit on the news, no one would give a shit, right? Because there's no level of investment there. There's no level of investment. That's why people get so hooked on EastEnders, because you're building a level of investment in that person, be it financially or even building a form of affinity with that person. Yeah, I tried it, mate. I tried it. There's only 2 real successful people, but even then they got stopped by TikTok for doing the news. Do you know what I mean? You know, I mean, look how racism awareness lives go on this app.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I guarantee you, I'll be honest with you, if I started doing stuff on, I'll give you an example, on homophobia, right? The first question you get, what's it got to do with you? Are you gay?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like, no, but I'm a parent to gay children. People have no interest in that, because there is no fucking investment. A girl that's hung around all day looking at cars, etc., has been arrested by police. Oh, bloody hell, Havana! Jeez, do you know what I mean? So, and you know, it's just it is how it is, and unfortunately,
that's what I'm saying. It's like I've been through divorce. I've got children with special. Well, they are my kids.
Yeah, we call them additional. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm old school, Bab. I mean,
yeah, I know,
do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
But I could hold lives on support, but I know that it not go nowhere.
Oh, I've just seen a clip of it, Havana. I've got it as well.
12.
Sorry, I've just seen a clip. Yeah, it's not. Listen, it's not going to change, and that's why it's really difficult to get new people on this side of Drama Talk, because there's 2 things you've got to be, right? One, you've got to have a fucking shady. You've got to have some level of past or something, because people, right? What's the first thing they do is that you see how low people go in there. They'll find everything out about you. And EQ said something to me today. She said, Fraser, she goes, I'm quite impressed that nothing's come out about you. Why? There is nothing. Listen, I'm not saying I'm a perfect person. I've done shit in my life, right? But at the same token, that just shows you. But as soon as you're on there, you know what I mean? It's fucking crazy. You know?
And I think that's where it gets then funny.
Yeah.
Because you're like, are you listening to yourself? It was like the other day. Was it like Corey, Angie? No, not Corey. There was Corey and some other people in his boxes. He had his boxes open, and it was it was over the weekend or on Bank Holiday Monday.
Evening, Mazza.
I'd just been out gardening. I come back in and just flicked my phone on, and Corey and some others were arguing about Angie's cat.
Listen,
Angie's cat.
Yeah, but I gotta say, right, that drama was made into something that it didn't even need to be.
But
right?
Angie's cat.
I know, and I'm like,
it was a lovely day.
I know. It's nuts. The whole app was like, that's why I was like today. Please tell me there's nothing else, because it's fucking cat gate in day 5. Do you know what I mean? It's like
it's a cat.
It's nuts.
It's cat.
Yeah. Yeah,
And yes, I know Angie loves her animals. And yes, I know Angie loves Bubbalusha, whatever. It's a cat.
I know.
It's a cat.
I know. I know. It drives me nuts. It does. It's something, and you think. I'll give you a prime example. There was a gentleman who is Pearl's friend. His name is Danny, and he's been going around trying to get help. His sister's.
Sorry, it's me.
My eye twitch. Sorry. He's in Pakistan, and his sister's. I think it's his sister's brother. Is got liver failure. He's got liver failure.